Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome or welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. My name is Helen, and this week I am so happy to welcome you to the more earthy, grounded reading. We are going to be looking at what kind of burden you are in the process of releasing and what is going to be materializing for you next. Now, as you are watching this reading, as always, please use your discernment and only take on board the messages that you truly resonate with or that you want to take on board, okay? If anything that I'm saying doesn't make sense to you, just leave it behind. And yeah, I'm going to lay out all the cards. I'm going to speed you guys through the shuffling and the card laying part, and then we'll get into your energy. Okay, well, I don't even know where to begin with you guys because these cards coming out are absolutely like batshit crazy. This is so intense. I don't even have the words. So I also took out the underlying energies, which are the journey and shadow. So let's just take a minute here. Let's just look at the cards that you actually got. We have third eye chakra with wild woman and thunder with crown chakra. So these section or this section, these cards are talking about the burden that you are in the process of releasing, and these are talking about the energy that is materializing next. Now, as soon as this came out and was followed by this, I just straight away saw, okay, there is some kind of stepping up here. There is some kind of leveling up here where you are going from powerful to like super powerful. And then we got the chakra cards going from the third eye to the crown. So it's just crazy how the cards are mirroring these energies back. As I said, I don't really have the words. And with both the journey card and shadow coming out as well to confirm this leveling up, even though the shadow is called as it is in this deck, it is actually the moon card in traditional tarot. So that in and of itself is talking about a certain journey as well, a certain journey into the depths of the darkness, into the unknown, into the shadow, into the fearful places that most people don't really want to go to. And because of all of this spiritual energy that is coming through, I again more so feel that we are talking about some kind of spiritual development that is taking place here. And for some of you, it could mean that you are going to be like doing some confronting of the past or some confronting of certain people in your life. It could have that as a part of it as well, but most generally I feel that this journey that you will be taking is an internal one. So yeah, but let's look at these cards more closely now. So with this burden that you are in the process of releasing, I'm almost getting the sense that you may have been struggling a lot with maybe some of the things that you were experiencing, some of these more spiritual experiences, as your maybe your third eye has been like super active, or where you've just like, I see you kind of being in contact with this other world, with the spiritual realm, which we all know comes more naturally to you anyway than it does to other signs, because first of all, you are a water sign, but second of all, you are the ruler of the 8th house, meaning that you are very much in touch with the underworld, with the other side, so to say. You're very much in touch with the mystical aspect of life. And I feel that it may be something that you have been struggling with, in the sense that you may have had a hard time making sense of these visions that you were getting, or these dreams that you were getting, these spiritual messages or divine downloads or something like that. It seems that it was very difficult for you to make sense of it, and it was very overwhelming for you. And it might have been almost impossible to talk about it to someone. to reach out to someone or to get help from someone, for someone to help you to understand what it is that you are going through, what it is that you are experiencing. Because I see you kind of struggling by yourself, seeing you feel very, like, again, overwhelmed, feel kind of lost, feel kind of struggling with these things that you were experiencing. Again, whether you were hearing things, seeing things, experiencing things, having really vivid, very like prophetic dreams or something like that. However you were experiencing these sensations, these messages, it seems that it was something that you had a really hard time coping with. They may have been frightening, or they may have scared you, and you may not have known how to like handle them or how to control them. I'm kind of getting the sense that there was something like you waking up to your powers, or you waking up to your gifts, or like you discovering some like psychic or mystical gifts, something like that, or you finding out that you have a specific connection, but like not really being able to control it, not really being able to handle it, because it's also foreign, and again, you can't like quite make sense of it yourself. And maybe these messages come at very inopportune times or something like that, when you just didn't know how to deal with them, and they just kind of like, I feel you being very overpowered by them, by these visions, by these experiences, by you waking up to your gifts, and really struggling with that. But over here with this thunder and crown, I kind of see you like coming into this fullness of power, coming into this surge of power, like actually learning to manage, actually learning to control these gifts that you have, and finding a lot of clarity, starting to get more clear, more understandable messages, starting to receive them in a more clear way, where you're able to make sense of them, you're able to follow the guidance more clearly, and you're able to express it more clearly, communicate it more clearly. So I almost see you like, I don't know what the right term is, but it's like you're coming of age when it comes to like mystical or psychic gifts or something like that. There's a certain mastering or a certain maturing that seems to be happening, where instead of you being completely thrown and overwhelmed by these spiritual experiences, by these psychic sensations, and you learning to control them, master them, you being in charge of them, and learning to control your power. By doing that, getting a more clear connection with the divine, getting even stronger, even more profound and powerful messages. So as I said, I see you going on this internal journey, this spiritual journey, where you are tackling the unknown, you are facing the unknown, you're facing the things that may have scared you as you first encountered them, and you're learning to work together with them, you're learning to befriend them, right? And that gives you all of this amazing power. But let's see if we can get some more details out with the tarot, especially looking at this aspect of you that you have been burdened down by, this suppression that you maybe have had to go through as well as you were experiencing these things that you didn't really know how to communicate to others, and maybe that other people couldn't really have understood anyway, or maybe you were afraid to open up about these things that you were experiencing because you were scared that people might think you're crazy, or that you were completely deranged, right? But I feel like it was actually what was happening was that you were being kind of urged to step more into your truth. And you are definitely meant to differ from other people. You are meant to kind of stand out, I suppose. You're kind of meant to stand apart from the masses. Because again, yeah, this sort of power, this sort of like mystical spiritual gift is no accident. But let's see how this burdensome experience that you went through, how this has taught you, why you had to go through this experience as you did. Why was Scorpio forced to go through this lesson? What was this burden meant to teach them? Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Well, we're getting 3 cards, so we're going to take 3. But we have 8 of Cups with the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Magician. Oh, and Judgment. Oh, I love that Judgment came out, and I'm not surprised. And the Magician isn't really surprising as well. Because, yeah, you were definitely... Basically, what was happening was that you were being awakened to your truth, to how powerful you are and how special you are, how special this gift of yours is. Because I feel like it wasn't like you weren't really expressing it before. Maybe you weren't even acknowledging it before because of all of the social norms and your cultural background and your upbringing and all of that. It may have really fed into you kind of suppressing all of that or trying to hide that away, trying to shield your uniqueness. Maybe it's something that you even realized that you had as a child, but then you kind of stopped dabbling in the mystical things and were forced to kind of lead a more normal life, quote unquote. But now it seems that you haven't really been able to fight against these things that you have been experiencing. I feel like your gift has just forced itself to the surface with this third eye being here. So you were kind of forced to see the visions, to hear the messages, whether you wanted to see and hear them or not. Your ability to see beyond the veil was, I just felt like it forcefully came through anyway. But again, I feel that it was meant to teach you to kind of stand on your own and hold your own in the face of like people not understanding you, people telling you that it's wrong or whatever. You were kind of forced to find this power, this gift, to rekindle that gift of yours. You were forced to find your way back to your true self, to find your way back to this connection with the divine. Your higher self was calling out to you, because there is a lot of power that you were meant to tap into in this lifetime. And you just weren't doing it. You weren't using it before. You weren't acknowledging it before. So, yeah. Basically, I just see you... the reason why you had to go through this overwhelming experience was to force you to see the truth of the situation, which is that you don't really fit the mold, and you're not supposed to fit the mold. There is a reason why you couldn't really like connect with other people in the same way that maybe other people were able to connect with other people, if that makes sense. There is a reason why you always felt like an outsider, or why you couldn't quite click in the same way. There is a reason why you may have always felt like an outcast. And you were just, you were kind of forced to, as I said, find your way back to your true self. to reawaken to this gift so that you could start expressing and learning to handle this amazing gift that you have, because it is amazing and it is so incredibly special. It's very special. But let's see how this new energy that is materializing next, what this is going to bring, what you can expect with this. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is so insane. What was I saying before with this Thunder card? As I said, it's just pure power, right? Oh, and the King of Cups, which is you, by the way. So yeah, you coming out as the Emperor here. This is full power. This is you being in the seat of power. And just, oh my god, this is such badass energy. Can we get one more, please? Can we get one more, please? What can Scorpio expect with this new energy that is materializing next for them? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups coming out. A lot of Cups cards. At least that's what I felt like. And we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, I see you just tackling and getting this gift under control, right? Everything that was overwhelming before, everything that made you feel like helpless or powerless, this like the way that you were struggling with this beautiful gift before, how it wasn't making sense to you, how it made you feel like a crazy person. Maybe you actually felt like a crazy person yourself because you just couldn't understand exactly what was happening, why you were seeing these things, why you were hearing these things, why you were experiencing what you were experiencing. And like maybe it made you feel like extra alone as well, like you couldn't talk to anyone about it, you can tell anyone about it. And I feel like all of these difficult emotions that were part of you kind of waking up to this power and almost like befriending this power, or learning to manage it, learning to control it, learning to use it to hopefully the benefit of you and everyone else, right? That seems to be something that you are just getting complete reign over, complete control over. And you are so setting your sights on the future. I feel like you are going to be doing some big things, some very powerful things. That's what it looks like, at least with this three of Wands there. So yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you, if I'm completely honest. I don't really know what else is left there to say, because this is some next level stuff, and this feels such a specific story. So yeah, it's I'm not sure that it is going to resonate with a lot of people, but for those of you who do resonate with this, just rest assured that you are going to be coming into a lot more clarity, a lot more calm, a lot more security and confidence. Yeah, this is just such badass energy, as I was saying. So, oh my goodness, I love this. I actually love this. And I guess I'm going to leave it here. I don't want to keep rambling on endlessly. But yeah, if this was your reading, oh my god, please let me know. I would love to know, because this is just, wow. If this is you, oh my god, oh my goodness. This is some really, really powerful stuff. Like, yeah, if this is you, I don't think anyone would ever want to get on your bad side, because this is intense. This is so intense. As I said, I don't even have the right words to use or to describe this energy that is coming through. But yeah, if you are struggling in the midst of this chaos and confusion, things will become much more clear, much more manageable for you. You will be stepping into this seat of power in yourself and getting a very clear grasp of your gift. Okay, so wow, what a cool reading. Thank you so much, my sweet Scorpios. I am so happy that I got to deliver this message, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. If this was your message, again, please let me know, and I would love if you decided to stick around for future readings and joined me on this channel. So definitely make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I am sending you guys so much love and light. Please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you guys very soon in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.